Have you ever felt that even if it was your intention to be more positive and grateful in life, those negative thoughts had a way of sneaking in, whether it's ruminating on past disappointments or getting down on yourself for not having it all together, whether imposter syndrome is barging in, or there's just a nagging sense of the unknown? You're not alone. We live in stressful times. So today I want to give you 6 ways to reset your mind and get back to a greater sense of control in your life. The first one is don't should on yourself. Be on the lookout for any time you hear yourself saying, I should, or I should have, or you know, I should be whatever. Because saying this to yourself is actually the voice of judgment. Like you are judging yourself. You're literally putting yourself down. And we all do it. We're all so used to doing this, it's almost unconscious. So, a better approach is to catch yourself using that word and replace it with the voice of self compassion. That is much kinder and more motivating, actually. And if you can sprinkle in a little action, then you're really opening things up. Let me give you an example. I should work out every day. Change that to I'll try my best to work out every day or to work out as often as I can. Here's one thing I can do to help make this happen. So you're making a plan, you're not, judging yourself, putting yourself down. It's a more positive way approach. Here's another example. I should stop thinking this way. Hey, that is not very kind to yourself and will only make you more anxious that you're feeling anxious. And being anxious about being anxious is how rumination happens. We get stuck in that loop. So a better option is to change that to, I see that I'm having some anxious thoughts right now. What would I tell my best friend if she were in this exact situation? So you're moving from judgment to self-compassion, and that is liberating. Number 2, recognize that thoughts come and go. It's so important to remember that your thoughts don't define your identity. You are not a sad or a mad person. You are a person who's experiencing thoughts of sadness or anger. So label what you're feeling, name it to tame it. I'm feeling sad, mad, fear, irritation, whatever. It helps you distance yourself from the thought itself. And mindfulness involves being present in the moment and observing your thoughts, which come and go. Think of images on a screen. These are your thoughts. They come, they go. They are not who you are. 3, interrupt negative thoughts. So physically move in order to change your state. The idea is to get out of your head and into your body. Could be going for a walk, getting some vitamin D outside, grab some weights. You're breaking that stuck state and you'll feel yourself becoming more at ease, stronger, more connected. So moving the body actually moves the energy. Number 4, ask these 4 powerful questions. And I do love these. These are from the work of Byron Katie. The first one is, you're saying this to your thought that keeps taking over your mind. Is it true? Second, can you absolutely know that it's true in every circumstance? Is that always true? Third, how do you react when you believe the thought? What does that do to the way you see yourself and the way you see this whole situation? And the last one is, who would you be without the thought? How would you Think about your possibilities, your options without that invasive thought. Byron Katie. Next, number 5 is journal to connect with your true self. So this can be a morning routine that you do. You grab your journal and think of your everyday self, asking your future wise self for advice, for guidance, pointers. And here are some questions to get you started. 1 is, what do I need to know today? You know, what is coming through? Also, what do I want today? It could be a thing, a conversation, a goal, a feeling. You are allowing a space for your intuition to rise to the surface and actually break through the mental cycle that you've been caught up in. You're making room for more aliveness and more joy. And the last question is, what is one thing that I can do to move that forward? So once you decide what you want, what's one little thing that I can do to move it forward? So you're getting out of thoughts into action. Even if it's a small action, it all counts. And 6, develop a support network. It could be one friend that you check in on, and they do the same for you. It could be a counselor, or therapist, or a trusted person to help you navigate your way through. It could even be some volunteer work where you remind yourself that, you can get out of your own head and actually feel useful and helping others. You have more options than you may think. And ask yourself, am I overthinking this? That in itself is an intervention. Because if you suspect that it may be a yes, you've already interrupted the pattern and you're in the process of setting yourself free. So I invite you to choose one of these and use it in your life. Find one that you resonate with, you know? And by the way, we have so much more coming for you. Hit subscribe so it comes right to you without even thinking about it. And as always, sending you so much love. Take care of you and looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.